Susan! Susan! Susan, kill him! Thank you. Yeah, girl! Welcome to the flip side, and welcome to yet another episode of ARK Survival Evolved, where today, well, okay, here's the dealio. I may or may not have lost an episode because the file got all corrupted, which, gotta love it when that happens. But let me just kind of explain to you what happened. All right, so I minimized the size of my house a little bit. All right, I took out this row right here because that row was stupid. And then I moved all the storage boxes over here and kind of redecorated that area over there, which looks beautiful now, by the way. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I also put lanterns up. Look at that. It's flipping cool. But besides those two things, that is, well, I mean, that's pretty much the entire episode right there. So, Susan and I do have a plan going to... You are so beautiful. I love you so much, Susan. But what? Hey, whoa, hey, you stupid bird! I swear, if that bird like picks up Susan and she gets flown away, I'm gonna be really, really angry. But what I'm gonna do today is I actually asked you guys on the community tab of my channel if you guys had any questions that you would like me to answer, Q&As, anything like that. But if I, I thought that was another otter. Oh my gosh. Susan! Susan! Susan, kill him! Thank you. Yeah, girl! Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Okay, anyway, what are we talking about? All right, I'm gonna answer some questions. The first question is from Hugo Idrogo. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I think I'm saying it right, but I think a lot of things that I find out that I'm wrong about later. Anyway, he asked, what is your favorite YouTube channel? Which is actually a really interesting question, Hugo, because in all honesty, I don't really watch a lot of YouTube. I used to watch a lot more. I used to, like, for example, when we first started our YouTube channel, like 2012, so 7 years ago, my friend and I, his name was Monty, he was the one who started the YouTube channel with me. We loved Tobuscus and Smosh. Those were our two big ones that we loved, and I don't even know if either one of them I think Smosh still makes videos, but it's not the original two guys that started it anymore, I don't believe. And then Tobuscus, I don't even know what's going on with him anymore. But yeah, those were the two YouTube channels that I grew up on and that really made me love just making YouTube videos in general. Aside from that though, more recently, so the channels that I watch nowadays is well, I watch things with Sarah. So we watch some Disney videos. We follow a couple like Disneyland, Disney World like news channels. So we can kind of stay up to date with what's going on with that kind of stuff. I think one of them is called Disney Food Blog and the other one is TPM Vids, which is like a theme park YouTube channel. So we like to watch those because just we love Disneyland and so much, so we like to watch videos about it. And then the other one I follow is Athlean X, which is actually a workout YouTube channel. So those are like the two main ones. I follow Wretched, which is a YouTube channel based on theology. But if you're looking for an answer like Gaming Beaver or some of those other Let's Players, no, I don't follow any of them. I actually, which is the ironic thing is, I make Let's Plays, but typically I find Let's Plays on YouTube to be extremely annoying. Maybe some people feel that way about mine, I don't know, but I just know I really enjoy making them, but I really don't enjoy watching them. So, yeah, kind of ironic, I suppose. Wow. Did you hear that epic voice crack? That was awful, but, But yeah, so that's kind of the YouTube channels that I follow, that I frequent these days. But let me look back at this list here. Let's see. Blake Williams says, "Are you going to play more Jurassic World Evolution?" Well, here's the deal, guys, with games that I will play or want to play or don't play anymore. The games that I play on the channel, for the most part, are specifically dictated by you guys. And if I'm playing a series and the viewership drops a lot, to where we're not even getting like around 1,000 views a video, then I'm gonna move on to a new series, more than likely, especially if it's not a game that I'm really in love with, to begin with. Like Jurassic World Evolution it's fun. I enjoyed it, but we played like 30 parts in it or something like that. And eventually just the viewership really started to dip on that. So it's just one of those things where I have to, because I am very busy and YouTube is not my full-time gig, which would be awesome if it was, but it's just not. I have to manage my time, and so if there's a series that people are not watching, I have to move on and do something differently. And Jurassic World Evolution was just one of those series that over time people just, kind of seemed like they lost interest in the series. So we moved on to new things. But I'm always inclined. I mean, I'm always open to the idea of going back to an old series or starting a new series. But if I do it and then I find that people aren't, really watching it or anything, then, you gotta make the choice at some point to cut the cord and move on. So I would doubt that we would see any more Jurassic World Evolution, except in the form of Dino Diaries going forward. But strictly speaking Let's Plays, I kind of doubt it. Let's see. The next question is from Dino Dude, and he asks, which do you like better, Minecraft or ARK Survival Evolved? Well, that's a really good question, because they're very similar, but also very different. But is muchly a word? Well, it is today. I very much so, I think, prefer Minecraft to ARK, because it's just, I have such a nostalgia with Minecraft. When I remember playing it when it first came out, and Monty and I would just hang out at my house, and just for hours we would just strip mine mountains, and we would just hours and hours and hours of playtime just mining nothing and then building something out of it. And it was just such a good memory that I have, that I don't really think that I could ever like ARK more than Minecraft because of that. Now, that being said, Minecraft makes me so mad half the time. Like, I have a very love-hate relationship with Minecraft, to where I love what Minecraft is, and I wish I enjoyed all of it. I wish I was more creative. I guess that's the better way to say it. I wish that I was more creative when it comes to building things. But honestly, Minecraft and ARK these are not the kind of games that I typically lean towards playing in my own free time. Like, I don't dislike these kind of games. Like, I really enjoy Minecraft. I've really been enjoying ARK. But yeah, like Minecraft more than ARK. But anyway, that's not to say ARK doesn't have its really cool moments and features. Like, the taming stuff is awesome. Obviously, exploring is really cool. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, but they're not the kind of games that I typically like to play in my free time. I'm actually a really big fan of RPGs, and so if I had my choice, I would always pick like a story-driven RPG over these kind of games personally. But it's just because I'm not super creative when it comes to the building aspect of these kind of games. So I prefer just the story, where you kind of customize and create your own character, like Dragon Age or Skyrim or Mass Effect and things like that. Those are the kind of games that I absolutely adore. Like, those are by far my favorite games. And, yeah, so I'd love to be able to play more of those kind of games on this channel, but everyone on this channel seems to just kind of care about dinosaurs, which I'm totally cool with. I don't mind doing dinosaur stuff, but if at any point you guys actually want to see other things, like games that I would love to play. There's so many games I would love to play on the channel. I just know nobody would watch them because they don't have dinosaurs in them. So perhaps one day, well, that's actually why Sarah and I started a new gaming channel. It's just because we wanted to be able to do things that weren't necessarily solely dinosaur content. But if you guys are interested in seeing other games and other content besides kind of the ARK Survival Evolved and whatnot and Jurassic World Evolution, let me know. And I would love to play some other kinds of games. I'd love to play maybe through the Halo series. Mass Effect is a thought. It's a possibility. Yeah, there's lots of fun stuff. But anyway, that's where I'm going to end it for this episode of ARK Survival Evolved. We got a bunch more metal, and so here's the goal. What are you yelling at, you stupid bud? So here's the goal mission going forward. I'm just trying to get to level 20 so that I can get back to making my metal items, my metal pick and my metal hatchet. And once I get the Ingrams for the metal stuff again, we're actually going to pack up shop and we're going to leave and go find a new home a little bit deeper in the jungle, I believe. Or maybe we'll just go on a little trip and then perhaps return. But before we go and leave, I mean, we need to make some hide armor because obviously we're not going to make it very far without the hide armor because nobody goes out on an adventure in freaking cloth. If they do, they're nutso. So we're going to make some new armor. We're going to get the metal tools, and then we are going to head out into the wilderness. Which direction exactly? I'm not entirely sure, if I'm being honest. I kind of want to go into the swamp just because I've never gone to the swamp before, and that would be kind of a new experience. Except I am scared a little bit that if I go into the swamp, that I'm going to get Susan killed, and that would be my worst nightmare. So, Susan, I will not do anything that will endanger your life. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'll take Henrietta with me because if she dies, excuse me, I wouldn't nearly be as upset as if I lost Susan. But we will save all of that for next episode. And next episode, I'm going to continue to go through you guys' questions. And, yeah, we'll see if there's anything else that you guys have asked me that we can go over. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. And I will see all of you guys on the flip side.